in the home of the brave.
And an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up. All the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up.
Look at that. That is spectacular. That's amazing.
I need the energy all the way up.
Oh, my goodness. No, he didn't. Gentlemen, that's gorgeous.
Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Now, Nikola Jokic is honest about why he's so patient offensively. He said it's because I can't really run fast. That's my only option. When I have the ball, I just look for defensive mistakes. Being a little bit slower gives my teammates a chance to back cut, lob. I'm just playing in my comfort zone. Kevin?
He is definitely letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. So with Williams on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Jones. Jokic is out there with Malone. Then there's West, and it's Mashburn in at the small forward. And for New York, the chosen one out there with Prince. Then it's Paul George, and there's the great, and it's Gasol at the 5 spot. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system, and sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
And he gets it to go.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And how about the lift West gets on his shot? Leaning back just a touch. Very difficult to contest.
Here's the chosen one. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. Jones, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West.
And so in control of the game. West keeping the defense off balance with that pass.
From the arc. Here's the chosen one, fended by West. From deep, George. Here's Gasol, and the layup is good.
Yeah, just showing off that strength in that upper body. Gasol is able to overpower the defender inside.
West outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. This game for the Warriors, it was a loss to the Heat. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. The chosen one's got 5 now.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
No good from West. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The great passes to Gasol. Here's the chosen one. Jokic defending. There's the drive. Offensive rebound. Pass to the great. Prince outside. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside, Jones. Back to West. West can't get that one to fall.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time.
The chosen one.
That is his first foul of the game.
Foul. First team foul.
Now here's West. Defense right on him. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
George against West. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by West. Here's Malone. That one's off. Still out of sync.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Pass to Gasol. Here's the chosen one. George with the ball. Oh, good with the triple. You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
And the Knicks with possession here after the miss from Karl Malone. And there's the pass to Prince. Here's the great West with the steal. Pass to Mashburn. Pulls up. West can't hit.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Passes to the chosen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jerry West. First
And you don't
foul.
ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Taking 2
The
shots.
first one falls. And some changes here for the Warriors. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Malone. Davis comes in for Jones. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for West.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the chosen one.
Get ready for the dance squad.
Outside Rose. Can they get it? Got a piece of it. And a fast break now for New York. Bangs home the trifecta.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Rose. It's deflected. And a wide open look for Iguodala. That ball. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
Now, here is Maravich. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Shot clock at 2 for Davis, and the Knicks good for 2.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Rose with another miss. New York leading by 14. And he drives in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Get ready for the dance squad.
Warriors trail by 16.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Jokic with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Yeah, it always helps when your point guard can throw it down. Davis with that impressive vertical likes powering it home inside.
Back to Maravich. Pulls it up. And he banks in the lane. Maravich has got 6.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Over in the corner, Rose. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here is Rose. The Knicks making the shot. Pulls up. High post. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
The first overall pick all the way back in 2008. Derrick Rose going old school with the mid-range jumper.
Here's Mikan for 3. Maravich. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
That doesn't go either for Rose.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Takes it inside. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Back to Maravich. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. New York ahead, up 19. And we'll get the second quarter underway.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad! Get ready for the Dirt Squad!
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got the great, the chosen one out there with Prince. Then it's Paul George, and it's Gasol in at the 5. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about in their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. 14 feet away. That shot, no good. And New York the other way now.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Here's Jones. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's the chosen one. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. 10 points for the chosen one.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Malone, a screen on Prince. Davis finds Jones. Buries the long-range jumper. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And the Warriors making a change here. West is checked in. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. New York leading by 22. Into the lane.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. It's Prince on the wing. Lets it go with the three. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
I'm sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brett Berry. Brett, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
Well, I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those three-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes.
Short passes to West. Gets it to fall, but still just 2 for 10 from the floor this game.
I mean, that's what I'd call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
Driving the lane, here's the great, and again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. Get ready for the Dirt Squad.
For the Knicks, Collins checked in for Gasol. Hill comes in for George. And it's Maravich in for Prince. Rose dishes to Barrett. Pass to Jokic. With his first shot attempt, the Knicks pull it in. Here's the chosen one. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Solid in the first. Fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
Rose goes in. West with a wide open look. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. West has got 5 points now this quarter. Maravich against West. Here's the chosen one. They grab their own miss. The great, and that one is good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
New York shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Rose against Maravich. Three-pointer. Another three for Golden State.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Rose. The pass to the great. Pocket 6. Here's the chosen one. Tries again. Out to Maravich. Here's the great. He has 6. The 3. And Pete Maravich with the 3. Maravich has got 12 points in the game.
And that's why they call him the pistol. One of the most entertaining scorers in the game. And finding that one from deep.
Here's Rose. The Knicks pull it in. The great's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Driving in. Hill has the open look. That ball. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich. Hill's got his first 3 points of the game.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Pass to Jokic. Takes it from 10. Rollins grabs the board. New York shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. For New York, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. The Knicks making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. Jordan, he's checked in for Golden State. Davis comes in for West. 1:14 left to play in the first half. Rose kicks to Jokic. Passes it to Barrett. Drives to the hoop, and it's denied. From deep, Iguodala sinks the triple. Iguodala's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, there's Serbia. Jokic up there.
Rose against Maravich. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Barrett brings the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile One block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And stolen by Jordan. Right side Davis. He's looking for Jordan and finds him to the middle. And it's Davis missing. Here's Hill. For three, Maravich. It's good from long range. Maravich has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Another one for Maravich. The lights-out jump shot, the ability to finish with either hand. No one's been able to touch him tonight.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. New York ahead, delivering the blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Coach, a solid first half of play. What's been working?
We're getting the ball up the floor quickly, making quick decisions, moving the ball side to side. We started off playing pretty good defense, but we have to be able to sustain it throughout.
Hey, Coach, thanks for your time. We'll see if that defense holds up in the second half. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for New York.
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Subs? Superb? Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
All right, now I think we should check out the Rookie of the Year race.
Now that we're around midway through the regular season, Ernie Kinney, I think it's clear this rookie class is super special.
No question, big fella. These young guns are talented, and they have lots of upside. This may be a class we talk about for years to come.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. So with Rose on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jones is out there at West, and it's Nikola Jokic. And there's Malone, and it's Mashburn in at the 3 slot. Jokic passes to West, and the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Gasol finds Prince. Oh, good on the triple. And for the Warriors, they're shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Here's Jokic. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 6 rebounds here tonight. He takes it in.
Warriors foul. Karl Malone. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's Prince. The Warriors pull it in.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to George. The baseline jam. No good on that one. And the Warriors with possession here. Golden State moving the ball around. Left side, West. Wants to get it to Malone and does. And the jam by Karl Malone.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
Offensive rebound. Malone with the block. Here's West. And another basket for Golden State.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's the chosen one. Defended by West. It's stolen by West. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for the Warriors.
West outside. Now the pass to Jones. To the inside. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Malone. It's tipped. Here's the chosen one. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity. Here is the open three to cap the break. And it's now 22 points for the chosen one.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Back to Prince. Here's the three. And again, New York with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Gasol kicks to Prince. Back to Gasol. Up and in on the layup. Gasol's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Here's West, and yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, G, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Poked away. It's stolen by West. Here's Short. He's covered by Iguodala. And here's West for three. New York's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Outside, Davis. Back to West. Pass to Malone. Over Tomjanovich. Goes back up. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. New York called for the foul.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
Rollins checked in for the Knicks. Hill comes in for George. The Warriors also with a sub. Rose, he's checked in for West. Maravich against Rose. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. The Warriors making a switch here. Jordan's checked in.
Checking in for the Warriors.
And the Knicks with possession here. To the paint. Here's Rollins. And slam dunk by Rollins.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
Pops it up for Jordan. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Iguodala, and he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
Rose looking around. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Maravich. Passes to Tomjanovich. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Warriors. Golden State moving the ball around. That one goes. Count it. Short's got his first 2 points.
Just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
1:46 left in the third. Rose with the double team. Maravich the pass to Hill. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Rollins with the bucket. Rollins got a second bucket tonight.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Rose, and Rose throws it down hard.
And one of the all-time high risers at the point guard position, Derrick Rose can still throw it down.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Rose with the double team. Back to Iguodala. Grant Hill on the wing. From outside, off the mark. The Warriors have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. From deep, Rose. And it's Tomjanovich with the rebound. For New York, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Down low, here's Rollins, and slam dunk by Rollins.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Rose. Not going to go that time. And New York the other way now. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Maravich, good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Maravich against Rose. Rollins grabs the board. Rollins got 6 rebounds now in the game. There's the drive.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
So it's New York, able to put on a show for the aged.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad.
Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Ball's got to move, all right? Let's just start driving.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with George on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. We've got Hill, Iguodala out there with Maravich.
Kendall Hill.
Then it's Robinson, and it's Mikan in at the power forward position.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Maravich against Williams. Maravich the pass to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
He's just too big and too athletic to be given that kind of position. Mitchell Robinson, an easy deuce.
Williams with the ball, and it's Iguodala picking him up. On the wing, Williams shoots the 3, gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. New York shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. It's Maravich on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Iguodala against Scott. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
The chosen one, he's checked in for New York. Pass to Mikan. Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by Williams.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
The pass to Gill. Back to Williams. Jordan kicks to Scott. Here's Gill. Excellent D there from Hill. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's the chosen one. And there's the drive. Pass to Mikan from downtown. Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by Williams. That 3 off the mark. The Warriors shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Here's the chosen one, Robinson.
That's nice vision. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Williams, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Going inside.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Gill misses. The Knicks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's the chosen one. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Offline with his 3. And the Warriors with possession here. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Marc Gasol is checked in for New York. Knicks on defense, and again, no good by Golden State. Driving inside. And here's Hill for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that. So much for the defense.
Williams scanning the floor. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Mikan. New York's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Malone with the steal. Nobody near Williams. And the three ball is good. Williams has got 8 here in the quarter.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Williams comes with a double team. Here's Mikan. The Warriors pull it in. Inside, here's Williams. It's deflected. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. The Knicks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. To the middle. Mikan, no good. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Malone passes to Gill. Jokic with his screen on Hill. Got a piece of it. Gill kicks to Jokic. Pass to Malone. 6 to shoot. And that one goes long. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Scott the pass to Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's the pass to the chosen one. Over Williams. At the elbow, it's Gasol. New York moving it around. And Hill has it in the corner. Pulls up on the wing. Warriors with the rebound. Malone's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Scott. Off target from three-point range.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it's really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the chosen one.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
And Maravich, the skill set, how savvy he is, and then the showmanship that he brings to the table. I don't know that we've ever had a guy more creative at the game of basketball.
And remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Impressive job by the players, the coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Buries it from three-point range.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
The consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
So no problem for New York as they get the win.